Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to week 1 of the summer reading program. Today what we are going to do is we are going to make some turtles. So if you picked up your package, you'll have a bag in there. What you're going to need are your 3 popsicle sticks. So I'm going to go ahead and grab mine out quick. Your 3 popsicle sticks and your glue stick and your yarn. And you can choose to paint yours if you'd like, or color it with markers or anything like that. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my 3 popsicle sticks and I'm going to put a little bit of glue in the middle there, and I'm going to take it and I'm going to make an X, and then I'm going to go ahead and put some more glue, and you're going to want to make sure you get enough glue that they stay together. I'm going to put another one, then I'm going to go ahead and unwind my string. I'm going to take my string and tie a little knot. You want to make sure to be a little bit careful, that way it doesn't move around too much. And you might want to let it sit and dry for a little bit so that it doesn't move too much. So I've got my string tied here. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go hold it in the middle here, and I'm going to wrap it around like this. And don't pull too tight, otherwise you're going to move them around a lot. And I'm going to go a couple of times around this way, just like this, and then I'm going to skip and then go under. That way you can get more coverage with the ones that haven't already got the string on them. So the way that I did it is I'm going to do 2, and then I'm going to skip again, and then go under and over, under and over. And this is going to make your turtle shell. And you'll use all of your string for this. So this is what my turtle looks like so far. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to wrap it like this so that he has more of a shell here. Like that. And then I'll keep going. And I'm getting back to the little bit of yarn, so I'm going to wrap it like this. And then I'm going to take it, and your grown-up might have to help with this part. I'm going to take it and I'm going to go ahead and tie it off just like we did in the beginning. And then I'm going to just tuck the rest in here. Like I said, your grown-up might have to help with this part. So just like that. So there is my turtle. And I'm going to take a Sharpie or a marker, and I'm going to draw my turtle's eyes on. And it's up to you on if you want to keep the legs long or if you'd like to cut them like I did. They were a little hard to cut, so just know that. And now that we've made our turtles, we're going to go ahead and read a story. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and we are going to read our story, and it's called One Tiny Turtle. And this is by Nicola Davies, illustrated by Jane Chapman. Sea turtles are related to tortoises and terrapins. They are all reptiles. Sea turtles are great wanderers, traveling thousands of miles each year, often far from land. This makes them difficult to study, so scientists are only just beginning to find out about their mysterious lives. There are 7 species of sea turtles. This book is about the loggerhead turtle. Loggerheads live in the seas all over the world. Far, far out to sea, land is only a memory, and empty skies touch the water. Just beneath the surface is a tangle of weed and driftwood where tiny creatures cling. This is the nursery of a sea turtle. Passing in a boat, you might not notice the turtle, not much bigger than a bottle top. She hides in the green shadows. She's a baby, so her shell is soft as old leather. Just a little fish bite could rip it open. But the turtle is safe in her world of weed and snaps her beak on tiny crabs and shrimps. Turtles have shells that cover their backs and shells that cover their stomachs. The shells are made from bony plates that get bigger and harder as the turtle grows. The turtle swims around, flapping her long front flippers like wings. She's flying underwater. She pokes her pinprick nostrils through the silver surface to take a quick breath, so fast, blink and you'd miss it. Then she's gone, diving down into her secret life again. Fish breathe underwater, but turtles are reptiles and need to come to the surface for air. They do this every 4 to 5 minutes when they are active. When they are asleep, they can stay underwater for hours. For 3 or 4 years, maybe more, the turtle rides out the storms and floats through the hot calms. Steadily, she outgrows her nursery. Nobody sees her leave, but when you look for her, she has vanished all the same. A year or 2 later, she turns up close to land, bigger than a dinner plate now. She's not a fish snack anymore. Her shell is hard as armor. Her head is tough as a helmet. She's grown into her name, Loggerhead. She has come to eat crabs, millions swimming up from the deep water to breed in the shallows. Their shells crack as easily as hens' eggs in their heavy jaws. But in a week, the feast is over, and Loggerhead disappears again. Loggerhead wanders far and wide in search of food. In summer to cool seaweed jungles, where she finds juicy clams and shoals of shrimps, and in winter to tortoise lagoons, warm as a bath, where she can munch among corals. Loggerhead may travel thousands of miles, but she leaves no trace or track for you to follow. Only good luck will catch you a glimpse of her. For 30 years you might not find her. Then one summer night she arrives on the beach where she was born. She's found her way here, sensing north and south like a compass needle, feeling the current and the warmth of the waves. She remembers the taste of the water here and the sound of the surf. Male turtles wait just off the nesting beaches. They mate with the females. Then the females come ashore to lay eggs. Loggerhead has grown into her wandering years. She's as big as a barrel now. Floating in the sea, she weighs nothing, but on land she's heavier than a man. So every flipper step is a struggle, and her eyes stream with salty tears, which help keep them free of sand. Coming ashore is very risky for sea turtles. They can easily overheat and die, so they only nest at night or in cool weather. Then they get back to the sea as soon as possible. Loggerhead makes her nest where the sea won't reach, scoping carefully with her hind flippers. She makes a deep hole. Inside she lays her eggs, like 100 squidgy ping-pong balls. Afterward, she covers them with sand to hide her nest from hungry mouths. Then, Loggerhead is gone again, back to her secret life. Left behind, under the sand, her eggs stay deep and safe. Baby turtles grow inside. Females stay close to their nesting beach for several months. In that time, they usually make at least 4 nests, and sometimes as many as 10. And before the summer's over, they wriggle from their shells. Turtle eggs in warm sand can be ready to hatch in 6 weeks. If the sand is cool, they can take 3 weeks longer. Above them, on the beach, 100 eyes watch, on the lookout for a meal, so the hatchlings wait until night. Then they burst through the sand and skitter toward the sea. The horizon, where the sea meets the sky, tells baby turtles which way to turn to get to the water. But streetlights and buildings next to a beach can confuse them and make them go the wrong way. In the dark, claws and beaks and grabbing paws miss only one young turtle. One day, she'll remember this beach and come back. But now she dives under the waves and swims and swims, out into the arms of the ocean. Far, far out to the sea, land becomes a memory, waiting to wake in the head of the little turtle. The end. Alright, thank you guys so much for joining me for this week's summer reading program. We'll see you next time.